Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We live in here for the live show after Bulldog Court, episode 33. This is your boy once again. Get a hold, James, because we got to get a hold of the game. We look out into the chat. Two Wall is in here. Dorian, what's up? Mike Dan the man. Salute, sir. Salute. You know, let the music ride while we have some people come on up in the room. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Turner, salute, salute. Dorian, salute. Pressure. Live like real. Coming in with the eye. What it do? SDA. Well, Bobby Diz is in the room. Eric Watson is in the room. Oh man, they have entered the courtroom for the live version. What's up? Okay, DT Smith had entered the room. Oh yeah, indeed, indeed, Eric Watson. Look at Dorian Sala here. Titty sprinkles. Hold up, what my thing is for Dorian saying that.
Hey, bro,
Hold
come
up,
on
man.
now.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro.
The titty sprinkles. Somebody lifted up off the ground with them titty sprinkles, man. Oh man. RBG Lone Wolf. Look like real. What's going on, Lone Wolf? RBG Lone Wolf. So a lot of my people that caught the show, how did you enjoy, the Bulldog Court? Uh, what do y'all think about the cases? The first case that we discussed was, did Weir Jack outproduce his sire? That was the first case. And like I said, I would like to know from everybody, what do they feel like? If a dog produces more grand champions and champions, do you weigh him heavier than a dog that throw, like Blackjack throw 15 champions? And and I have the list of the 15 champions that I got off of Pairs Online, and I got a list of the 11 champions and two grand champions that Weir Jack throws. Now, of course, I dismissed and did not put on here the ones that came from old dude that always be on Pairs Online saying this dog is now belong to this person. Some dude with like a European, like Russian name or Yugoslavian name, whatever that dude is. It's always he always got two or three dogs you never heard of, a champion, a grand champion. Also dogs that you never heard being bred together, but man, they look good together. And he said he got the scrawls off those dogs, or those dogs now belong to him, and they over in Europe or whatever. I'm sure y'all probably seen them online. I didn't count those dogs. Those dogs got left right up there on Pairs Online where they belong in the make believe world. Some of these might be make believe, you know what I'm saying? But I know for sure those are make believe. Dog Man TV, what's up? Pressure shot, I think it come down to how many times they were bred. Okay. Old man, yeah, that's me. Old man in the building. Okay, yeah, that could very well be true, pressure. Like you got certain dogs in history uh like a Ozzie Stevens champion Homer. He died after the Jeep match, but he still was able to make register American only a few breedings. He only lived long enough to get a few breedings out. So who knows if he lives after that match, even though he took the L or what have you, he could have very well reshaped Bulldog history as we know it, or at least his offspring would have been competing against Jeep's offspring, and maybe that record looks a little different. Maybe the registered merit list looks a little different had Ozzie Stevens champion Homer had lived after that match. As we have people that said that neither one of them dogs lived after that match. We heard people say that was there. They said that he was that he was laid up there dead when Crenshaw was working on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is, but people do say this. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Then some people were definitely picking and choosing who to go into. Yeah, some people had an easy, way. You know what I'm saying? What was trash? What was trash look like real? That match. They say that match was trash. Some people say that match. Some people say they fell asleep in the flow. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, as far as production wise, we can say what we want about the match, but the dogs that ended up in different dog men hands, other than Crenshaw and other than Ozzie Stevens, those dogs went on to do their thing. You know what I mean? Those dogs ended up in different people's hands that didn't have the same standards and wasn't picking and choosing. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't babying them. That had no allegiance to Jeep or Homer. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same way I look at Weir Jack or Blackjack. Some of these people was not Woodall, was not Crenshaw. They had these dogs. What about okay? I forgot to. I'm gonna put the Okay, that's true too. Dog Man TV said, "What about the ones who produce producers to push the line forward?" That's true, and we're gonna get to that part on the vengeance case, and that really has validity to the vengeance case I talked about to me. But for this case right here, there were some that were put in people's hands that produce producers. Now, when we look at the numbers on the Blackjack and the Weir Jack, a lot of these dogs on the rascal side, they usually can do both. I don't think people give them enough credit as to a lot of these dogs. When you really think about it on the rascal side, a lot of those dogs that could do it, they could do it and they could throw it. Usually, and I know Blackjack dogs and stuff like that, Weir Jack dogs throw cold dogs too. I understand that. But a lot of the ones that could really do it, that got a record, they could also throw it. I don't know a lot of them that was good, but couldn't throw something like what they was. And I think people kind of overlook that. Okay, let me go to my I'm gonna post the link in the chat. Y'all let me know if the music too loud or whatever like that, but And this shout out to J Bo and Bulldogging with Bo and Dogman TV. You know, I'm gonna put the for J Bo, I'm gonna put the link in here 3-4 times just in case J Bo try to come in here. I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put it here 3 or 4 times so he'll have a chance to press that button. We always invited. I don't want him to think this just a Georgia thing. I'm just saying that keep the shots from across my head, from grazing across my head. I don't want no shots above my head. You see what I'm saying? We have to keep this a safe space. You understand me? I do not want no butt shots. Cause I already got butt shots on top of my head for a naps. But I'm talking about I don't want no butt shot bullets flying across my head. Y'all understand me? I'm trying to be safe out here in these bulldog talk streets. Oh yeah, let me get back over to the comment section and see what's going on over here. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? And so, like I say, so I so like I said, that cross was a high percentage. Okay, let me see put what Pressure said up here. That cross was a high percentage cross. It's hard not to get something with them 3 elements. You see what I'm saying? Right. And I think the 3 elements you talking about, the Jeep Red Boy Rascal, those three, I mean, known for producing, you know, the Red Boy line, known for producing, Jeep Dogs, known for producing, Rascal Dogs, you know what I'm saying? They have done their thing on in maybe you could say that probably a lesser degree than the Jeep or the Red Boy Dogs. And then they combine Jeep and Red Boy together to get the Tab and Tramp and all those fine dogs that we know, the Marlowe champion Venoms of the world, the Tomcat Grand Champion Tank dogs of the world. You know, no, my dad, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah. No buckshots crossed my head with my dad. You know what I'm saying? We good. We good, baby. We good. Because my dad come for blood. I don't want no smoke. My dad come for blood. He willing to die by here. Oh no. I got to get back. All due respect. All due respect. Yeah, we're here. What's going on? Oh man. Oh Lord. Hold on. I wonder what strand of dogs got pushed forward with the rug. Hold up. What am I? And for all those, hold up.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
And for all those
Come
people
on, man. Hey, bro, come on
that
now,
did the
dog.
rug game,
Come on,
that did the
man.
rug,
Hey, bro, come on now,
you know
dog.
what I'm saying? I know you want to win real
Come
bad.
on,
You want to
man.
real bad. But I'm just saying, I can't go along with it. Mm-mm. Cause you killed my dog at the end, homeboy. You killed my dog at the end. My gums turned black on my dog. The hair fell off his face. He died. I ain't got no. No. Uh-uh. Where my music at? No, I ain't got no love for that right there. You want to win so bad. You want to win so bad, man, that you just did me like that, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that messed up. That messed up. But yeah, man, it just it be like that. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. I'm gonna put. No, I'm running my mouth. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. I got you, bro. Hold up, hold up. I know that, bro. Talk trash. Hold up, hold up. Let me get it. Wait a minute. Talk to him non-stop. Talk to him for a minute. Distraction. Distraction while I put it in the chat. Distraction. The gambler bill is set. Now, hey, you ain't gonna put me in that little area. You can't lure me in there. Let me get him off screen. Man, y'all got me laughing like hell already, man. All I'm saying is that, like I say, I'm getting ready. Let me put a link in one more time. I'm getting ready to call out these champions. Like I say, these are the champions that I was able to get down off of this. You know what I mean? Off the page. I know that this is not entirely accurate. You know what I mean? But some, many of us may have heard of in the past before. So well, Mike, then I got a couple of questions about this versus I just watched. Yeah, I saw that the other day. And I don't think we'll go in depth on it. Like he said, that ain't none of my cup of tea in there, but like I say, I always tip to my hat to somebody who's willing to step up to the plate for a friend on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Who's willing to have somebody back. A lot of times we live in a day where cowards rule. You know what I'm saying? Well, cowards rule. You got people that don't want to step up and fend for nobody but themselves, but they'll bad mouth everybody else. See what I'm saying? So that's the case, and I was glad they was able to work that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right or wrong. Yeah, right or wrong. Yeah, like you say. Yeah, right or wrong. Yeah, right or wrong. You would be so lucky as to have somebody that got your back no matter what, right or wrong. You know what I mean? And like I say, I'm glad they was able to be men about it and work that out. And they said what they said, and Luke said what he said, and Mike Dan said what he said, and that should be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And so whenever Bill want to address it, that's on his time and on his dime, or whenever he chooses to address that situation, man. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's right. Okay, DT Smith. But like I'm saying, yeah, it's simple. But like I say, Black Jack has 15 champions that I could get off the line. All pairs online. Weir Jack, champion and deputy, champion and officer, champion Brick, champion Red Dog, champion Sable, champion Haggler, champion Spanky, champion Crazy Horse, champion Rooster, champion Stretch, champion Blackjack Jr., champion Bounty, champion Coon, champion Midnight. All these dogs, it's 15, champion. You know what I'm saying? So those are the 15 champions, that are. Oh, let me post it one more time. Hold on, let me post it again. I post it again. No, stop. You need me to send it to your text it to you. I will, if you need me to, and so you can send it over to him. Hold on, y'all. Let me slide over for him. Seeking out. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying, Lil like real. I see what you're saying. But like I say, Weir Jack threw 2 grand champions and 11 champions. You know what I'm saying? So he threw grand champion Chevy, grand champion Black Mamba, champion Dino, champion Black Girl, champion Poncho, champion Witch Doctor, champion Jolie, champion Low Jack, shout out Dramacide, champion Boogeyman, champion Hank, champion Super Sport, champion Talon, and champion Jack Duck. Down here, blood pressure. There you go. Oh yeah. J-Bo.
Ooh, we man.
Yeah, ooh, we man.
We've been throwing all them champions out ever since the book been gone.
Which one? Weir Jack or Black Jack?
Weir Jack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm saying when all these champions came from.
Right.
Black
That's what
Jack.
I'm saying.
I mean, Black Jack those 15 champions.
That's what I got off of Pairs Online. Like I said, I did not count the ones. I did not count the ones that I X'd them off when I seen that name up there where it say these dogs are now in the hands of whoever that dude is overseas. I scratched them out. But I know they fake. And I just left the other ones that, that I could see up there, But I do got Crazy Horse, Weir Jack Deputy, Officer, and Brick. I think everybody know those 4 right there.
Yeah.
And Crazy Horse that had the Magnum stuff on the bottom. I think y'all know about him y'all way. Because I think that dog came from back y'all way. The Crazy Horse dog.
Looks like he just got another 7 or 8 from the time he should have been dead.
Right. But you know who hands he was in then, though? I mean...
Okay. I'm being disrespectful. My bad. I'm glad you remind me.
Let me give my boy J-Bo his applause while he ended coming up in the room. The legendary, the honorable J-Bo have stepped off in here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The graces with his presence off in the live show of Bulldog Court. Yeah, I got to do it all the way right.
Man, I didn't know you had came on. I'm waiting. I didn't know you were coming on tonight. I was over there watching Pelican Bay holler and scream.
Yeah, who he hollering and screaming at now, man? God, no.
Oh,
Man,
hey,
God,
bro,
no.
he letting you have it over there, boy. I'm telling you, boy. I'm glad he never go with my mom or nothing. He'd have been told everything. He's getting it to you over there.
Yeah.
Man, what all the Chinaman without Frisco in the pedigree will be similar like Earl.
Right, like Earl, yep, Earl. And like I said,
Or Earl
the
Jr.
Tom Two Dog is bred similar to the Como's Grand Champion Rags dog.
Yeah, that China Tone back to his mama. That
Right,
China Tone back to China girl.
right. And they put
Yeah, that ain't Frisco.
the the Bobby Hall underneath it. So it's a I mean, yeah, I guess you could say a Chinaman because it ain't Frisco, it's Frisco brother. Back to the Bobby Hall stuff and got Rag, I think.
Oh, it look like the Chinaman Bodie cross to the best cross ever made in the history of dogs, huh?
I mean, if you
The
let
Boudreaux carving all about.
that's right. That's right.
Anytime it could produce that many dogs and that many percentage of dogs. There's a reverend the other day that's running that same Frisco strain of dogs.
Right.
And to be
Frisco, yeah,
honest with
because
you,
he
bro,
is a quarter a half toughie.
yeah, I don't, it ain't usual when you hear the word game in the name Frisco. With the town. But over my years of watching the Grand Champion Rags dog, which will come right back to saying it ain't Frisco. It's trying to call back to the mom. I've seen a little bit of everything out of those dogs. All the way from being dead game, all the way up to being world class dog. And then also seeing them inbreed and they don't work.
Right.
And I wonder why when you inbreed them, they don't work. The rags dogs back
I
to
don't
the
know.
ragged dog.
Oh man, they say they throw the rank curve, not just a curve, a rank curve. Oh man.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I remember him telling me one day that he wasn't going to make that, never make that cross again.
Right.
But I also seen the rag head bred to the bullets and stuff, like the Harold, Romero stuff. I think
Right.
that might have been their best cross, though. They took that rag head stuff and they crossed with the Harold, Romero stuff. They might be getting many title, title dogs, but they got a few. But it was consistent on a game line of bad dogs that you didn't need to add nothing to.
Right.
All you had to do was actually get out their way, and then some of the dogs was better than they were. And there was a whole lot of people that couldn't get out of their way, you know. You know what I mean about get out the
Right.
way, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people couldn't get out the way of the dog, you know. You wanted to be better than the dog
Right.
was. Yeah, some of
Right.
that bang them all off. Bang them off, you know. And then a lot of them
Yeah,
dogs
that go
wasn't
back to
done
what you were
because they were
saying.
so, yeah, a lot of them dogs were so important to the people that had them that they were scared to lose them. If a dog like that don't come around but once a lifetime. But at that same lifetime, we saying on this side of the street, that's them time that you pull out.
Right.
I missed out on the Grand Champion Midnight stuff.
The Grand Champion Midnight stuff, yeah. And we're talking about, like I said, when I look at the numbers of Vengeance and his offspring, you know, he produced from players online. Like I say, this could be accurate or not accurate. You know how accurate or inaccurate pairs online is. What some of it is, he had 3 champs and 1 grand champion. Straight drops, grand champion Blaze, Gamers and Show. Great drop, champion Bigfoot, Best in Show and Gamers and Show. Killer Combine champion Wolverine and Killer Combine champion Phoenix. Now, 2 of the champions was owned by the person that owned Vengeance, and then
yeah, well, about that, who the females was on for.
Right, I didn't write that down. Like I said, I got my notes.
That the females from the same guys that own the male dog.
Right, 2 of the champions was owned by the same dude that owned people that owned the male dog, that owned Grand Champion. And but when I look at his daddy, and then I go back to his granddaddy, Grand Champion Midnight. Midnight was a POR. I think Vengeance might be a POR if he's not wrong. But that means that tell me that he pretty much threw what all the rest of his ancestors threw. They was not wrong for
yeah, yeah. Or what were the dogs of title from the people that own the dog?
Yeah, some of them was, and then others got out to other people. You know, very few though. But then what I noticed is Midnight and a lot of those other dogs down the line, Whitefoot, they wasn't bred a whole lot. So it might have been a case where they were trying to keep them for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like what you were saying, like I give some. Right. I give some to my friends and. Right.
Yeah, because when them dogs like 6, 7 years old and bad as they been, you ain't gonna show them too much. You gonna kind of keep that stuff around. But look at it like this too. Look like doing history. It's harder to breed a bad dog, a real killer, and to get dogs out of him as the caliber as him. And then most of the time when you see a dog that's out of those dogs that's similar to him, it's from the same people that got the dog. You know, some people got all of them dogs, but when you look at the dogs where they come from, everything off their yard. You know, you got somebody that's gonna do sell. They're gonna do sell. They put in all the work. They made the champion. Some of the dogs with some of those same guys that we've been laughing at.
Now, this is what Mr. Turner just said up here. He said blood is being hoarded in Connecticut and New Jersey at the moment. So I thought that they were from up north, and that's primarily where you see a midnight dog. I knew a guy too who come down south where we was, and he came from New Jersey, I think, and he came with the midnight dogs. He came with midnight dogs, and he came with the Black Pass dogs. That's all he wanted. That's all he had. And then he started to run into the Blackjack dogs, and he implemented the Blackjack. He started to like the Blackjack dogs, you know. And it just so happened that we talking about the Midnight Dogs and Vengeance, and I also had another case talking about Blackjack dogs and Weir Jack dogs. But he came down into Georgia, and in the Atlanta area, you know what I'm saying? That's where, Weir Jack and Blackjack and a lot of those dogs were coming out of that area, just northeast of Atlanta. So, but he said where he from, he had never seen a Blackjack dog. And we were down there saying we had never seen a Midnight dog or a Black Pass. We seen Boys dog, but not a Black Pass dog, because they was all up north.
I can tell you now, that's one of the only dogs I think in modern history that could rival the Lady Blood in success. Having champion for
was the Black
champion.
Pad.
Yeah, down the dogs all the way down to all the way back to Vinny. From Vinny's all the way back to midnight. And then they got a lot of say that
But
midnight
that's what I'm
might be
saying.
Mayday. You ever heard that before? How about that?
Right?
You think midnight midnight to the whoop Mayday?
I don't think they let's just say, I know you're gonna say, let's just say they weights matched up. Cause you know Mayday was a big old dog.
Oh,
I don't think Midnight was a
they said he won. They said Vinny won a catch weight.
that's right.
So once you make catch weight, ain't it?
I got it wrote down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't think he could have beat him.
once
I
you in
don't think he
catch
could have
weight,
beat him.
there ain't no such thing as weight when it's catch weight.
You're right, cause it felt when he
I
showed
said,
one in 11 minutes catch weight,
yeah. All right. So he might have
and
been
he
able
was
to rival.
47, and he could have. You got a
See, ain't
point.
no way, ain't no in the world you want that Mayday to 47.
That's what
That's
the
one
one he
thing
went
wrong
into
about
for his
them
grand
dogs.
championship come in at 52,
Mm-hmm. And that ain't a big
and he
dog
still beat him in
like
11 minutes.
Mayday. Yeah, I made it too big for him. He couldn't hurt him.
Right. Mayday did his last one
But
that
he
catch
could
weight too,
rival.
though.
Yeah, but he could rival him though, you know. How about
Mr.
Weir
Turner said
Jack?
they are
You
very
think Weir Jack
cautious.
got produced? You think Weir Jack got produced like that?
That was the question. Like you say, I think
Oh, okay.
if you give
Well, how about the next?
yes if you give more credence to a dog that can throw grand champions versus champions, yes. If you're going by strictly numbers, no. Because
Okay, well, how
Blackjack's
about
too
the
much
next generation
champion.
though? Well, how about the next
I
generation of them
honestly
dogs?
think Dink outproduced both of them. Some people may not believe because that's all more modern times, but
Oh,
and
see, that's
undocumented
what I was
times.
meaning about. That's what I was meaning about the next generation of Weir Jack dog. Did they produce it just as well as he did? You know, I think
I
somebody get
think they
rid of the
did
dog
better.
because Dead Serious had Smoking Joe. And Smoking Joe was I think out of Latino bar. Oh, he might have been out of El Diablo, something like that. I think he might have been out of El Diablo when they sold El Diablo,
Right.
and they had the Smoking Joe dog. And I talked to Jerry one day. Matter of fact, it was the day before they matched the Smoking Joe dog. So you know what kind of time I was on. I kind of knew Jerry a bit. I asked him why did he spell Diablo and keep the Brundle dog. And he told me as far as he was concerned that he had the best Diablo dog was Smoke Joe dog. He was a 2-time winner, you know. And I told him, I thought he funny. You know, I ain't never get that talk to her. Yeah, I wouldn't have called him anyway out there what happened, you know. But he forsaken that dog. Look how many dogs they could have produced with that dog, bro, before they got rid of him.
Right.
He didn't really have a big chance to do so on them Carver dogs because they got rid of him looking at a bigger picture, which wasn't a picture at all.
Now,
I ain't never really heard them
I
coming
gotta
after
ask.
them, you know?
I got so. What do that say to you, J-Bo? Are you saying that they stole them before they got a chance to fully solidify themselves as a great,
Yeah, bro,
family of
so
dogs?
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, they saw him before they could actually solidify themselves on that blood with that dog. Banjo had already paid the way. Well, wasn't no
Right.
coming back, Banjo by himself paid the way for that. The way they iconic, bro. They became iconic in our face. When we watched their first match, all the way till they became iconic in a short period. And within 3 years, bro, they had grew to be icons in our area, bro. So when we used to go to the match and say if it was 60 people at the match, everybody have a t-shirt on from their cheers. They used to wear t-shirts too, at the match. And I'm talking about every child, every grown folks, all the old people, all the kids and all of us. We had a damn serious shirt on, bro. That's how iconic it was. They were real business people. They were
Right.
business minded, dog, and everybody loved them.
Right. And I think that business mind is why we even can see them still. Those dogs appear today because they went around the world. Cold Cheese and the Banjo
Yeah.
Blood went
They
all overseas and everywhere. People
all
came.
around the world. At the same time.
Right. And at the same time, they're trying to get out of them and change over to Jeep Red Bull all at the same time. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, where they changed over from the Red Boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
the
had
first
Jeep Red Bull
three
first, and
dogs we
then
seen. Yeah, first they had them bandit dogs that came to age yet, so they did Dale. I think they did Dale or they did the Yankee girl, female first. It was 1, 2. They did Dale and they did Yankee girl. I'm the same partner had bought I don't know if they lost with one or they won with one. I know it was vice versa. I know my partner bought one of them from me. He won one off the chain with a full something happened to her. Matter of fact, then she beat a Banjo dog. Ain't that something, bro? He bought the red ball female from their series after she won at church fund. And then he took her and went into a daughter of Banjo and beat her. Matter of fact, 86 at an hour.
dang.
That's how coincidental is that, bro?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a heck of a coincidence.
Red bar dog from their series, and when you went into a Banjo bitch off the chain. I'm talking about shined on him. It was my partner that he shined on, dog. So I was with the dude that he shined on with him.
Right.
I'm talking about she shined, bro. He looked like the Banjo dog. And the Banjo dog was dead game. And she was also running. Oh,
There you go.
Becky. No way out Becky. Becky. She got a Banjo to a screaming bitch.
Okay. No
In
way
fact, I
out Becky.
refereed it,
Yeah.
but it went a little bit over hour.
Dang. Mr. Turner say they are very cautious on who they give them to. That's if that's the right word to say at the moment. I think he's talking about those midnight dogs that were from up north. He also said Mr. Abraham told me since he bred to the Indian side, he bred to the Indian side with Queen, he never looked back face to face. So he bred to the Indian sunny side of to the Queen, and he liked them better. Mr. Turner, that what you saying? He bred to what made the midnight dog the queen? I ain't never heard that. Oh man.
Yeah, I know them dogs bad as they was, as far as they went, they couldn't have just disappeared, you know.
Precious say they went all over the world, but not the states. No, they went. They might have skipped Tennessee, Precious. They might have skipped. Cause y'all was smothered with Jeep Rat Boy, Roscoe dogs all up through there, and tornado.
Yeah, but
You know,
that's where the red bone dogs come from.
right? And so you probably couldn't get no banjo dog to come up in there. Y'all were going hard with that,
Hey,
Mr.
they went to New York.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I seen Team USA had a champion out banjo. And a few dogs. Saint Benedict had a pocket of banjo dogs at one time in the early 2000s. I can remember because they had
Muscle
that.
head white boy.
And look at Mr. Turner say, still a few scrawls off of Muscle Head White Boy hiding around. I've heard. Yeah, people still got some scrawls off that old stuff, man. Banjo scrawls still around. You know?
And they had another set of white dogs off of Muscle Head that was off of Champion Penny. That was just as bad as Muscle Head dogs were. All white dogs. They still got scrawls on
Right,
banjo.
right, right. Mr. Turner said, I asked him why he never bred back the Bob Lowry Queen side. He said, I don't need to. I'll crush them. Mm. That Sweet William, I believe that Sweet William why he was crushing like that. Alexander,
The boomerang
Sweet
side.
William. Yeah.
I said, why he never bred back to the Bob Lowry Queen side. Maybe because them dogs were starting to turn again. You think the Queen
Right.
turned, bro? Yeah.
Man, not the way they talking. Not them stories they said they both.
Man, I
It wasn't no
said,
time to turn.
now you could be
She
bad
busy
and still
knocking holes
turn.
in you.
Man, they said that the coaches dog used to turn like that and knock holes into you. Not the dead serious coaches, but the other coaches, captain coaches.
Right. That's
I
right.
seen a dog from
Stop.
Kimbrough do the same thing.
Polo. Now, I done heard people say this too, but I heard people say the opposite, J-Bo. Okay, the Queen went 8 times, and I done heard schoolboy say some of those dogs could have won at other weight classes, but they raised their weight class or lowered their weight class to try because they felt they had a chance to beat the Queen. Now, and then we hear about a dog like Pandy, where she couldn't make it to number 5, supposedly, because nobody, after they seen her, nobody wanted no parts of that. No. We don't want no parts of Pandy because we don't feel like we got no chance. And my dog can win elsewhere. Now, which
Hey,
one
bro, how many
do you
times
believe?
you heard that in the dogs? I,
I ain't heard that too
I
much
seen
in the
one or two
dogs, J-Bo, to
dogs
be
that
honest.
I may have seen one or two dogs that people might have been scared to go into, but I never heard no dog man with bad dogs scared to go into nobody. And to say that you was scared of her. Oh my God, bro. She must have been Herman the Monster, bro. What you heard what that guy said on that our show that day.
Let me, here go your co-host coming to back that point you just finna make. Nonstop say, Darkman TV said McNasty begs to differ with that story about Pandy and nobody wanted to see her. You know,
Yeah.
say McNasty begs to differ. You know, and that I think if I'm not mistaken, because I don't want to overstep. That where you was going with what you were saying, right? That somebody else said
Mm-hmm.
that pandy dog got stopped. You see what I'm saying? It was kept on the hush, I guess, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying?
Man, could you show disappearing and retired just all of a sudden? Now? You know what? I thought well, back then what I thought guys was doing when you had a dog so bad to where you couldn't find a way for him, then you go to Mexico and they'll prove to you how bad it was, you know. But they're not being scared to go that way. I know what nobody scared of over there. You bought 99 dollars that would have went into it. The Mad Dog said he think Blue Hard Red with a whipped cream. That's unbelievable, but I never heard of no dogs that bad, bro. I had Champion Chaotic. I heard some of the same stuff about her from Modern Rock Kennels. And people were scared to go into her.
Right.
Oh, it's a nice track, that boy.
Yeah, what? Yes, sir.
Give me your Mac. Give me your where?
He said Pressure Kennels say she wasn't called out outside that circle. Talking about the Pandy dog, I believe.
Yeah.
So she had an emergency C-section and still went out. What? She had an emergency C-section and still went out there. Which one that was a little like real? Was that Pandy? Or was that another dog? Oh, that was Pandy? Oh.
Yeah, well, we better leave her alone.
Oh, well, dang. Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of Pandy.
Oh, Stumpy. He talking about Stumpy. The other dog. That supposed to be the dog that beat Pandy?
What did it say? What did it say? The Gamma Horner lose. It said Russia is better than Wolf. You know, and I just couldn't believe that bird's playing, but I just couldn't believe that bird.
Pandy beat her. Oh, okay. I could believe that too. Because when we were just talking about when did you ask when you hear that back in the days, and all the people that was around me at that time, they wanted to see the killer. They wanted to see her or him. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, hey, I just have to be another one. I don't believe it because it was too much. It was too many dog men that that taught their dog to grand champion. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my dog will
Mm-hmm.
kill her this, this, and this. And if you believe them, they'll spook you out the money. They'll spook you from going into them. Cause they talking harder than what their dog really is. All that hard talking they doing, but their dog ain't nothing about like what they talking about. And if you was to take them up on that and catch that weight, you will find out that was just their mouth talking. They ain't had no bulldog like that. They ain't had no bulldog. They had a whole lot of mouth though.
But
You know what I'm
give me
saying? They
your
talk a lot.
give me your uh let me see. Give me your
Oh,
magnificent
hey,
self.
Rio. Shreveport Mike in the house. My magnificent seven.
That after we name these 7 dogs, we ain't gonna never talk about them again. We're gonna bring up the next 7, and we'll start from those. We ain't gonna never talk about them again.
Zebo,
That's 1.
Miley B,
That's 2. And then I wouldn't have said,
Queen,
huh? Okay.
Queen, Tyrone,
Tyrone for 1. Grand Champion
Tornado,
Tornado.
Tornado.
How many is there? How many of these? You been holding your hands up?
We 5.
How many?
Yep.
That's
You know I'm holding my hands up. I'm holding my 5. We're at 5. Let me see. Who else we ain't gonna talk about no more? Pandy. We won't talk about no more.
What about G?
Nah, we keep talking about him cause he.
Well, I like to get on top of it. Come on again. And I want him to show me how to go and play online and to show me how much deep I still got in my dog today. Y'all know how to do that? And pay stats and all that, you know how to do that?
Yeah, they know. I'm on my phone today instead of.
Well, we
The
do
way
it
you can.
tomorrow. We work
Okay.
non-stop.
Okay.
We figure out how
Okay.
much deep in a modern dog today. That's probably another name that we can leave alone. But this is saying, you're right, because it's a line of dogs. So it's probably, but as in the world of war, we probably could leave him alone. So even if not, you got 5, you got Zebo, you got Grand
Right.
Champion Tornado, you
Queen.
got Pandy, and you got Queen, that's 4, and you got Mighty B, that's 5.
And Tyrone. 6.
Tyrone, that's 6. You got 1 more.
Oh man.
Boomerang? No. Can't stop talking about him.
We don't even
Because
bring
he's
him
too
up enough.
important. Bolio. Bolio. You can't stop talking about him because he's
Bolio.
too important. He's too important for, for the dog today. He still ranked. He still got relevancy in the day. So you can't stop talking about him. Eli. How about Eli?
Okay.
I mean,
That was no one start saying Eli. Yeah. That
you might change because he's so irrelevant to the blood of today. And then when we talk about the baddest dogs, in the world, you don't mention him about being one of the baddest dogs in the world. Pandy about whoop him.
Right. It's a mo man that Mayday, yeah, man. Come on, man. Mayday.
But not as in the blood, but I'm talking about war.
Right.
Everybody
That's
gonna
true,
whoop Mayday.
what you said.
Yeah. Everybody gonna whoop Mayday.
Man, that big old Joker, man. Come on, that big old Joker. At the time, it was too many good kennels and dogs around to even say Nobody wanted smoke. I just
Yeah, and
that's just the
then
way I see it. That's
Chris
just the
Shaw
way I
right
see
there.
it. Just like Presley.
Yeah, it look like them and Chris Shaw should have been active and going into each other. So give me your Magnificent Seven and Dog Man. You got Harry Hargrove.
Magnificent Seven. You
Yeah,
know
you got
with them.
Harry. You
Harry,
got, you got Floyd. You
Ike
got to have
Stevens,
Floyd. That's
Floyd.
three. That's four. That's three. That's one of the Floyd, Bobby Hall.
You gonna put Bobby in there? Floyd,
I'm
Bobby, Ozzy,
asking.
Hargrove.
Would you put Bobby Hall in there?
Yeah, I will put him in there.
How about Cardiaz?
Yeah, Cardinal. Yeah, we're gonna put him in there.
How about Ozzy Steve? Not Ozzy, the Mexican guy.
Mexican Dan.
The Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, God, dog, he gotta go now. Well, if you put him in there, we got to go and get Tudor then.
Yeah, you got to.
So we got to have somebody on the outside to match up with him. That Tudor might be the only person. Who else over in America might have showed even somewhere close to the that many dogs?
No, I say more. More.
More.
That's another kind of girl there.
Them two, man, Moore got to be right, either right with Rodriguez or cause Moore got to be number one cause he the most pivotal dog, man, so far that we done looked at in history. I don't care what nobody's saying.
I think he's on a different list. I don't know though, because he matched off, but he too old for the list. It's like Bill Russell. They ain't had nobody but white people playing basketball, man. Put it out on time.
You say they cherry pick since day one?
He got 9 rings. He got 9 rings, but you know how they handle that. They said wasn't no white people playing basketball then.
Yeah, and they were part time. They said what trying to say they were plumbers. They worked part time.
Yeah.
They were part time basketball players.
And he coached for 3 rings. I think more on a different kind of list. It's more disrespect. We'll have more fun with that. Danny Burton? Has Danny Burton made that list?
He could, but I got some people I like better than Danny Burton. You know what I'm saying? As far as all time greats, you know, you gotta look at regardless of what we think of him personally, we gotta look at Ricky Jones and Rebel Kennels. You know, Ricky. You know what I'm saying?
And Ken Allen.
And Ken Allen. Now, this the thing that I think people don't look at.
That might be the best duo ever.
Right, that two do right, and that's what when the other night when y'all was talking about Queen and the versus thing, and you were saying about what Ken Allen had to go against, I forgot, and I said I was driving at the time, so I couldn't text. But Robert T. Robert T. won 9 for Ken Allen and lost the last one. If Robert T. wins the last one, that means that Ken Allen would have had not 1 double grand champion, but 2 double grand champions. I'm talking about legit registered
you know, grand champion.
Sport dog, yes. Double grand champion. And I think people overlooked that because he lost the last one. They was like, oh, you know. But now he won 9. You see what I'm saying?
You remember who beat Robert T?
I don't remember. But I'm just, who got 2 dogs that went 19-1? Between 2 dogs, you got 19 victories and 1 loss. I take that every day of the week.
Boy, that's a career.
I take that every. Yeah.
But I took that for a career.
Yeah, and I think people overlook Ken Allen in that aspect. I think, like I said, one of those situations where, you know, we hear about how he
Like that,
was as a person and some of the stuff he done said to certain people racially, and I think that knocked him down in certain aspects, and as far as we
yeah,
looking
but I
at him
think
because he done said some stuff.
that might be the best kennel partners. That's one of the best kennel partners that they ever been doing. Them two combined.
Right. And when you couldn't stop their money because they halfway using they counterfeit and real money. I mean, they counterfeit and real. Not what my sound effect said. Because they using. You can't stop their money.
Yeah.
Because they're using
Hey, bro, come on
counterfeit
now.
money and real money
Come on,
combined. So you'll
man.
never beat their wallet.
Bro, come on now, dog.
You won't. It ain't no amount of
Come
money you
on,
can say they
man.
won't bet.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
So they gonna get in there. And then, like I say, they coming with a bulldog. So you might be out of gas. They're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be able
talking
to
about
watch that
well.
counterfeit money. They're gonna be able to watch that counterfeit money with that real money they win from you. Mm-hmm. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Washing
that
them.
works.
Yeah, I seen they keep them.
Right.
Yeah, I seen they
Yeah,
keep my
Schoolboy
boy
did say
too.
who beat him. You say he lost to Champion Ninja? That's who he lost to, Pressure? On the West Coast? I can't hardly stand it like real. It's so crazy, man. This man say, rub on ooh-wee for the boys.
Oh,
Don't just come, how you say, you just got through talking to somebody. Don't come out saying that if you ain't had no proof of the ooh-wee. But I'm guilty of that too. But I'm just saying, a lot of people say it. But a lot of people say
yeah.
it. On the rub, there was masters of rub. People was rubbing. There were a lot of people that hurt my feelings because I looked up to these guys by when I used to look in the journal and come to find out that when they retired from the game, they started telling the truth. Oh man, we rubbed that column, we rubbed that one too. That's how we beat them. We know we weren't gonna beat that dog, but we rubbed them. We won. Yeah, we won. We made champs like that.
Yeah.
That's true too. That's true too, dog man. TV nonstop. They said good killer partner. They even go into each other. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, bro. They might have made her a double grand champion.
Like I say, he partners on Ken Allen. And, I think that was a money thing. I think because,
Yeah,
like I
but
said, with
twice.
roster man situation,
Hey, Supreme.
right?
But they're going through it twice.
Well, he didn't have no say so because remember, roster man said that he called Ricky Jones to try to get Hook because he knew they was partners with Tornado. But Ricky called Ken to try to see could it make it happen. He couldn't okay it without Ken saying yeah or nay on whether they were gonna do it or not.
Presence
So
say the
Roster Man,
do. They say the die. That's all I want to say to you. Real quick.
Rough City, Rough City. Okay, I see. Okay.
Hey, but you got to have some guts to go in there on a Saturday night where everybody drunk with a house full of gangsters to pull off something like that, bro.
Right. Yeah, man. And like I say, it either a situation where, well, nah, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way you ain't out here in the world. You don't know that's something that you shouldn't be saying. Even if you get raised up where y'all use that word a lot in the household, ain't no way you learn that in elementary. Hard off and say that in elementary, somebody gonna slap tails out your mouth. You learn that
Yeah.
fast. Even if you like, man, what I say wrong? My mom and daddy use the N word all the time in our house. What's wrong with that? Oh no, bro, you can't say that. As a matter of fact, they
Well,
get two
well,
3-piece sandwich in your mouth to let you know you can't say that. You know, or he just really didn't care. Or he ain't care nothing about it. I guess. I don't know. I know he
mm,
cared when they opened up that trunk and they start putting all them ratchets together like transformers and hitting them things. Clack clack, click clack clack, chick chick, clack clack clack. Yeah, yeah, you came out there, you caught out. Arrested dead, but you caught out though. Everybody done told the story. But how you, Jabo, how you catch out running to a black man saying, "Stop them niggas trying to kill me." Rasta man, get these niggas, they trying to kill me. To another black man. You can't know what you saying. Or you don't care about what you saying. Or something.
yeah,
You don't care
yeah.
about you. Cause the way the Rasta man pulled out and said, say what?
They
What they
call
say
it
again?
gas. They call it gas on the fire.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah. Matter of fact, I'ma hold you for them to get here. To get you. Yeah. The party we thought
Man,
we were
like,
gonna have, we're gonna have a different party now.
you remember saying die hard with a vengeance?
Yep.
And you standing on the corner with that sign on it, with that sign on. Remember that
Yeah.
sign said? Oh boy, so he hate niggas. Let's see what we can do about that.
Sad outcome, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, so,
And then like I say, we talked about the the blanket shield dog. And like I say, how those dogs came about, you know, with the Klondike, like I say, that's the way I remember it, as the Klondike and Diamond breed off the Hudson's Booker T, champion Booker T dog, and those dogs, man. That's the way I remember it. And they built off of that and into the Tom Two dog and continue to
what
build off of that, man.
area those dogs are from Georgia?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I remember from in Georgia. Mhm.
No, I'm telling you, like, you find one place to have some sauce that everybody know about it that's been around for 40, 50 years, but it sounds brand new. But somebody just a couple miles from the spot. I never really heard nothing about those dogs. I booked here a little bit there from hearing stories.
Yeah,
So what that line dog be before all that? What would that line dogs be?
that that we never heard of. It sound new. Uh, I mean, honestly, I know y'all might not have heard of the blanket shield dog, but we had our way. But I had never heard of the Jenkins dog, and y'all was like, that was a way of life. I'm like,
Yeah.
how is that? We ain't but 3, 4 states over from y'all, and I ain't never heard of no Jenkins, Barfield, Turner, nothing. I only heard about a Nibbler dog reading books on
I
the
just
old
found
dog,
out.
like mine Kobe
I
here.
just, I just found out some of the taking pedigrees go back to pure nibbler dogs.
Right. Because I kept going back. I said, man, I don't recognize none of these names. And like I said, B used to tell me about him, but I didn't know what he was talking about. He asked me, have I ever seen a Jenkins trash? So he said Jenkins King. I was like, man, I ain't never heard of what kind of dog that is.
Some of the game of dogs alive. They wasn't talented. They didn't have some. They had some that was real talented. Ankle bite, top shelf animal, and then they go 4 hours, and then they had some of the
Yeah,
best
Marcus B.
conditions you ever want to see. Oh man, the people could really condition, bro.
Right. And that's the
Two
same as a
hours,
midnight dog.
two hours.
I
Nobody
never
had
seen them.
around.
2 hour dog. Three man,
Wow. Never even
non
come out of the hole or nothing.
God, dog. Non-stop
They
talking
never,
about they
they
went to
never,
4 hours.
never hit their back.
Man, never heard of them. Marcus B, yeah, we were talking about Tom 2 a few minutes ago. Those dogs are coming in that area, just like a champion TK, but y'all done seen uh a pool hall red dog, but we seen the ones that were double bred pool hall red champion. I think that was Josie. One of them bred back to pool hall red to get champion TK. So back in the mid to early 90s, you seen those dogs from the pool hall red strand. And I don't hear nobody out nowhere talking about champion TK. But they was known back our way.
I ain't never even heard of them
Yeah,
dogs,
that's why I
man.
say those dogs, like you say, when I heard nonstop saying about the 4 hours, 4 hours, man, I was like, what? And he was like, then I seen who was that in the chat all them years back? Luca Brasi saying, man, like, them like was the red bud dogs in Louisiana, like a the red bud dogs of Cajun country or something. Like those were the that was they kind of just like Scratch Line News say the ball dog was they Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was their version, and when they wanted to add mouth, they put a balls dog to their dog. That's what they had plenty of it.
Now it look like we put red ball dogs in our blood to put the Eli back in them. The red ball dogs, the bad dogs, man.
Right, just like Abernathy. Yeah, well, that's in Georgia too, but I people know about Abernathy because of Chinaman. It's still kind of like an afterthought. The Abernathy's Molly, which is Snooty the Bloody Sunday, is the mama of the Chinaman dog. But people don't know he had more dogs than just the Molly dog. I don't think people know that. But he kind of like in the same category as Blankenship. You had to been up that way to know about those dogs. Just like Bristol, who used to live down there in Noonan, Georgia. He had Thor at one time. You know what I'm saying? But he had more dogs than Thor. But a lot of people, don't. You can go through the old SDJ and you'll see champions that you can't find a thing down from today. Yeah, some of those dogs they gone, man. They got confiscated up, or the bloodline got blended into other people's lines, and the paperwork changed. And like I said, J-Bo talk all the time about the wacky spat dogs and how a lot of them just disappeared when that man had 100 or 200 dogs at one time, and now you'd rather find one of those dogs anywhere.
Yeah,
You know.
never even seen nobody else pedigree. Unless it's a boomerang dog.
Who that? Dog Man TV. Who you talking about? What you said?
And some of the Cajuns didn't venture far away from their boomerang dogs, but the northern people went away from the boomerang dogs and created better dogs than the boomerang dog.
Right,
They
right.
be
They did up
boomerang
north.
dogs.
They put Hank with it, and what else they
No,
put
no,
with
I
it? They put
was about
Hank
to say
with it.
that, bro. I stopped the thing stuff from turning.
Right. Then it went out west.
You, you
Little
believe that?
boots. Uh,
You believe that?
well, I ain't never seen them, but they what they say. A lot of people say
You
they
ever seen
start
a hang,
going being straight ahead.
you ever seen a hang dog?
Yeah, yeah.
Did it look like
Eh,
anything was gonna stop it from turning?
No, absolutely not. Tail wrap around the balls. You know what I'm saying? Slamming,
Yeah.
turning, and all some of the
And
old
then,
heads said. We look at the young cat. We looking like, but we would never have a dog like that. Like almost getting ready to laugh, but we can't laugh. It's too many serious people in here for to be sneaking and laughing. They're serious about this, so we ain't gonna laugh. We just looking funny. And he's saying we getting ready to leave. They saying, I said, man, we'll never get a dog like that. That dog was like getting ready to quit. He said, no, he would. That dog, he said, why you looking and laugh? I see you about to laugh. That dog gonna make grand champion. We looking like what? He said, yeah, a dog like that will frustrate a good dog. That's what they
yeah.
told us.
I ain't never
He
be
said
one
it's some
before like that.
bulldogs that can't take. Yeah, that's what they said. They said it's some real straightforward bulldogs that can't take that snapping in the face like, and they
I
getting
ain't seen but
excited
one.
thinking they quit. And but you ain't finna quit.
I ain't seen but one take, and he come way from New Mexico City. I like, man, the boomerang dog that dominant, the way you could take over a whole bloodline of animals and stop them from turning. But I don't think I'd have ever told that.
Right. Like I
To
said,
go,
and they said, right.
but if you look at it, anybody that used the hang stuff from back then used the boomerang cross. Even the Louisiana Swift dogs, they bred the boomerang stuff too. And I never really hear about a lot of turning in those dogs.
Right. And the little boots stuff made it to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and the little boots is in Louisiana Smith as well. You know.
Captain America might use the boomerang stuff.
Right. That's well he had Hank. I think that's who Andre Giroux sold him or gave him or sold him to uh
Yeah.
Captain America. Robert Digital said, remember the Tom two dogs McKenna in your area. Can't remember the names. Ford and something kennels. Okay. Oh, I don't remember that name. I remember Bone Dog and all them. Boneyard or Bone Dog. Boneyard. Somebody they had them. That's about right when you think about it. That what Pressure say. We never schooled on face snapping. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, Pressure. Ain't nobody
Yeah. Better stop your puppet before it started.
right. Nobody did that.
Even lion, go turn it on the now the Animal Planet right now and watch a lion snap another lion in the face and watch the other lion turn.
Yep. And we look at
Bro,
that as like a bad sign.
they
Like
can't take
you never
shots.
gonna. Right. You never want to show your dog a bad signs like that, and you never put a dog on your dog that had a lot of bad tendencies. You never wanted to put that dog on your dog. You know what I'm saying? So that'll never happen if we got any, say so on it. Uh but yeah, that what the old heads told us. They said that dog gonna make grand champion. I never knew whatever happened to that dog that we saw, but he won that night off of that. They picked up. They picked up. They didn't let him the other dog quit. They picked up knowing that he probably would have quit if they had let it kept going. They picked up. So but I guess they said, nah, we see we can't win. We can win with this dog or somewhere else. We can't beat no snapping, curve fighting, whatever you call it, turning dog. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
and then to beat you bad though, I make you feel real bad.
saying? Right. What's up, K Fred? Yeah, you get an evil person
Yeah,
that brings something like that. Yeah,
yeah.
they gon'
Same thing
they'll
I
try you with
thought.
whatever they got. They're gonna try you with whatever they got. You know what I mean? That's just was the way it was back then that they were no.
Hey, had anything else on the docket?
Now that was just the three cases. I talked about vengeance, I talked about the Blankenship dogs, and I talked about the Weir Jack outproduced his sire. And that's all I
Mm,
came on here for, man. I'm not gonna prolong the time with the with the Bulldog Court, man. I just want to get on here and talk to the fellas and talk to the dog people in the Bulldog community about the three cases, man. I want to shout out J-Bo for coming on with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad he was able to get in here this time, pressuring everybody, Bobby, because I did
yeah,
not want to get in there Sunday. And man, I got buckshot flying across my head, man. I already
yeah.
got naps on my head.
I
I
want to
don't
talk to
want
your
no
job.
buckshot going across.
I want to holler to
Man,
King
what
T, man.
yeah, King T all right, man. King T all right with me, man. That's a trip.
Yeah,
That's a
bro. I
trip,
want to see
man.
someone come take that ride, man.
Oh yeah. Anytime, J Bo. Anytime. We give shout out to all the people in there. Shout out nonstop in there. Shout out Bobby Digital. Oh yeah, what's going on? Live life real. I hope you got that straightened out. I let y'all have that in here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever questions you had. Shout out to all the people that's in the chat, man. Lone Wolf, DT Smith. Shout out to you, my brother. All y'all here, man. But we gonna call it a night on this show. Uh, this is your host, Bulldog Court. Get a hold, James, because we got to get a hold of the game, man. Let me get a applause for all the people that came and kicked it with my boy, me and J Bo tonight. We talked about these cases. Salute to y'all, man, and we gone.